Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to an important long-term transit update in astrology as a big shift is coming. As Jupiter races into the sidereal Gemini, markets, media, and Bitcoin are set to transform faster than ever. What opportunities and surprises lie ahead? Stay with me to explore this. What can we expect? We do have Jupiter transiting the sidereal sign of Gemini from the 15th of May until the 17th of October 2025, which is really incredible speed. It will cross the entire sign, so to speak, at the speed of light. And this means that the pace of changes will accelerate, and Jupiter is also in an air sign now, which is very different from the earthy influence of Taurus in the sidereal zodiac. Now we have air which enters everything and takes any shape, which will point towards a lot of change and flexibility. Still, it will have a very nice journey across the entire sign, and then it will re-enter on the 7th of December, the sidereal Gemini again, in order to bring the latest results basically after the quick cross that we had. This is quite unusual, but it is important to take this into account and to expect really a lot of change and great speed ahead. Now, the energy will not be constant in this time span because we do have various energies of the nakshatras, the underlying constellations for the Gemini zodiac sign. And Jupiter will traverse Mrigashira at first, then it will go into Ardra, and at the end in Punarvasu. We will talk about these energies and how shifts occur, but let's explore what happened last time when we had this important transit in the markets. Let's see what happened with Bitcoin. Do we have any history? What do you think? And I would like also to give an outlook for the future and the general energies in these nakshatras. So let's go into it. What does this mean actually for the markets? It is important to expect faster moving events, heightened communication, increased trading activity, and stronger media influence. Social media will likely expand, new trends will emerge, and we could see the rise of new platforms. Communities will form around shared goals and interests at a rapid pace. News will continue to be important and to heavily shape market behavior, and transformations will happen extremely quickly. We have Gemini ruled by Mercury, which is a planet associated with intellect and discovery, with scientific breakthroughs, especially related to space. I would say aerospace because we have Aquarius, which is in trine with Gemini, and this rules space and aerospace travel. Scientific discoveries in medicine, particularly brain and genetic research, are expected based on previous events when we had this transit in the past. Jupiter has a 12-year cycle across the zodiac, and when we anticipate the future, we look at the past, of course, especially for world events, where we do have a complex landscape of astrological influences and generational trends that are formed in the society. And what do we know about Jupiter in the sidereal Gemini? The last time it traversed Gemini was in 2013, which was a very eventful year in terms of scientific discovery, especially in the domains mentioned above. And this is the reason we also expect evolution in that area. More than that, I would say that it's important to take into account the fact that this time we do have also the North Node Rahu, which is about innovation, it's about scientific breakthrough, it's the sign of the genius in the sidereal Aquarius. So this means that it will be a emphasis on such aspects due to the fact that Jupiter is also in trine with this Rahu in a positive aspect. They will fuel each other with this scientific breakthrough related energy. So I think we will have a lot of discoveries to look to, and it will be very interesting times. But now let's see what happened in 2013 because it's quite interesting. First of all, we might see evolution in regards to exploration of planet Mars in the next months and also in the upcoming years. I would say it is a longer term effort due to the fact that in 2013 we got a discovery from NASA in regards to the existence of freshwater lakes that are really capable of supporting life. And this is an important breakthrough. I would say we had also Voyager 1 officially exiting the heliosphere, entering interstellar space. So this happened as well. We had a confirmation of the existence of over 135 exoplanets. This was identified with the Kepler telescope, and the Planck mission revealed that the universe is about 80 million years older than previously thought. So it's about universal truth here and exploration beyond the limits of humanity, so to speak. Another important discovery has been made in terms of medicine and biology in general. And one notable is sleep research. Sleep is not linked astrologically necessarily to Gemini, but it was identified in 2013 the fact that the brain's primary reason to sleep is to clean the waste. So this is an important discovery in this regard. Then the mini organs appeared. The researchers created lab-grown mini human brains, organoids, opening new doors in disease research. And I think there is activity in the space with these lab-grown organs, tissues, and we will see that also in the next months and years to come. CRISPR technology had major refinements, so in terms of gene editing, offering more precise tools here. So gene is really related to Gemini in a way because it shows this detail on the microscopic detail at organic level. Lastly, we had also breakthroughs at that time in terms of energy, and it was discovered that perovskite solar cells are cheaper and more efficient than traditional silicon cells. In terms of energy consumption and the big topic, especially for data centers and the needs of artificial intelligence processing, might see also innovations here. We can expect discoveries and cheaper, more efficient way to generate what we need. And it could be also linked to the solar power, so to solar energy, to clean clean energy due to the fact that we have this proximity between Mercury and Sun. So it's like this link with astrology that is given now. What happened back then in financial markets in 2013? Actually, financial markets continued their rebound, which started back in 2011, so it was on the rise. US indices and indices from developed countries posted double-digit gains. We had in that time the lowest daily volatility in markets in 7 years. And it was the 5th consecutive year of growth of gains for US stocks. So economically it was up, and yes, in 2013 Bitcoin was also 4 years of age, so to speak. So let's see what happened back then with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price skyrocketed from $150 to over $1,000 due to suspicious trading activity. So this happened very quickly in less than 2 months, and this might be interesting to follow also now in 2025, because we do have Rahu, which is the scammer, so to speak. It's there in trine with Jupiter, so this growth could be a bit suspicious also this time. In terms of market cap, it was really a turning point for further growth for Bitcoin, because the market cap was around $1 billion US dollars, and we know what happened afterwards. So for sure it was a turning point in terms of price, suspiciously, and market cap for the long term. Jupiter's transit in Gemini in the sidereal zodiac will activate the 12th house of Bitcoin, and this house is related to international investments, and it is the end of a cycle of growth. We can expect an increase in global adoption worldwide for Bitcoin in the upcoming year, especially. I think it could be a big shift. We do have also good news for some altcoins, of course not all of them, but I think more than what we had in terms of positive developments in this year, due to the fact that Gemini is traversed with this speed. So this means that altcoins with strong natal charts, ones that are released in 2017 and 2021-22 respectively, can see notable increases in terms of price and market cap while we have this transit in Gemini until mid-October. Now I would like to go into some key dates about the energy and the shifts. We are interested in that, and when can we have peaks or moves of bigger magnitude. And of course it is a high-level overview. We do have details on Patreon on a monthly basis, 1 month ahead in the financial calendars for Bitcoin and altcoins, so you are welcome to check that if you are interested. First of all, we do have the traversal of Mrigashira, and this is between May 15th, June 13th. So it's roughly 1 month with the speed of light, the last 2 padas of the Mrigashira nakshatra. We already know what happens, so to speak. It's a lot of searching about news, you know, it's about evolution of price action driven by news, a fast pace, because Mrigashira is about searching. It's about searching the truth. It's about optimizing for the current situation in general. It is a very optimizing oriented nakshatra, very curious nakshatra from its energy. So people will be more curious, things will happen, will be discussed, and then they will run and invest in that direction. It's quite a volatile energy, I would say, and it is astronomically connected to the constellation of Orion, which is in general positive. We do have Bellatrix as a star, which is activated, and it will be interesting to see what kind of local peaks we get during that time, but it shows promising continuation of the growth trend, so to speak, that we got, but also when we get retracements, which will also happen because it's not a very stable energy, then this will be also similar to what we have seen in the last month. The next 2 months, from June 14th to August 12th, will have a pinnacle of energy developed for this transit, and I do think we will get to see a important local peak for Bitcoin, and I tell you also why. Because we do have the traversal of the Ardra nakshatra. This is the nakshatra associated with Lord Shiva, and it's also the symbol for storm. So it's about stormy weather that can go to extreme, and it is also positive at times, but it's extremes. Therefore, I suspect, taking into account also other transits that we have during that time, which are both long-term and short-term, in my opinion, we will get a huge volatility and peaks out of the blue that could be really local maximum, so to speak. I do not know if for the entire year, but it will be something important that will be developed, in my opinion. And when is this really likely? We do have two sub-periods in this time frame that are very, very important, because Jupiter is strong. It will be in Navamsha, in the D9 chart, which show the fruit of the karma, the final result in the Sagittarius Navamsha and in Pisces Navamsha respectively during this overall 2 months transit. And in these time periods it will have great influence and great results. And the first period is, I would say, the positive one that I do see between June 14th and June 27th. The last part of June will be very important for Bitcoin, and we can get a big pump at that time. Then we will have a slowdown, in my opinion, because we will have the other two padas that are ruled by Saturn that will be traversed by Jupiter, but it will be also good for stability and consolidation. And in the Pisces Navamsha, this is the last part of the nakshatra that is traversed from July 27th to August 12th, we might get here a thunderstorm, you know, the end of the storm with the lessons learned, but here it could be that we get also nice magnitudes for drops, so I would not exclude here some serious dips that would be in line to, you know, the energy of July, or it will be consolidation in the worst case, nothing happening, but I don't think this will be the case due to the fact that Jupiter is pretty strong in this pada, so will give a result. Again, everything is with huge speed. It is a period of 2 weeks, so how much it can happen, and then it will shape growth further, I would say, because we do have a very positive nakshatra coming where Jupiter is exalted. We will not reach that yet, but it will move towards the point of exaltation in the sidereal Cancer. However, it will precede at first the 2 padas of Punarvasu, which is the return of the light after the storm. It's a renewal, it's fresh energy, it's a new beginning, and this will happen in the last part of July, so from July 27th until, so it will be, actually this will be after August 12th. Actually, this is the nakshatra where it will stay the longest, approximately 3 months, from August 12th to October 17th. And this is really the preferred nakshatra for Jupiter. And yes, it's not really in exaltation, but here I would say that the outlook should be positive, but I don't see the shift now. So the big shift I see earlier, like I mentioned in the last part of June. And here it will be possibly stable growth and consolidation. We will get new levels that will be solidified in the price action for Bitcoin to have a stable market structure, hopefully, that we can assess further. And this will be active for a while until we get again a retracement here at the end of the year in December, on the 7th of December 2025. So it will be important what happens until mid-October to have a clue on how the year might end for Bitcoin. I would like to thank you for your attention, for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. I appreciate that. And until next time, be joyful. See you.